Hello, and welcome to session 4, continuing from session 3. And in this session, I'm going to cover how to add weapons, ammunition, jump pads, and teleporters into levels. Seems like a lot, but it's really not much there. So here I'm going to take this room, which is not connected to the other room. If I zoom out here, you can see the two rooms are entirely separate. So the first order of business, I'm going to create a teleport to get to this next room. By doing this, I go to actor classes under the generic browser. It's its own tab. When I click there, I'm going to be given a list of all these kinds of different actors, unique actors, that do a lot of different kinds of functionalities. But in this tutorial, I'm going to cover the navigation points, or what I've said before, jump pads, teleporters, weapons, ammunition, stuff like that. So for us to make a teleporter, we have to select the UT teleporter, which is under the teleporter tab on the actor classes of your generic browser. Once I have this selected, I can right click anywhere on the floor and select add UT teleporter actor here. So here I have my teleporter, alright, and just like I can duplicate in the previous session, if I hold the Alt key and drag, I can duplicate a teleport just like that. Alright, sometimes when you add objects into the level, they can be floating in the sky like this. If you hit the End key on your keyboard, it automatically floors the object floating in the air. Alright, but here we have our two teleporters. So in order for me to make this teleporter work, if I build this level, and I right click play from here, I'm going to hear the teleport, but I'm not going to be able to see it. That's because the teleporter is not actually working, and so the editor doesn't bother putting it in there. So if I click the teleporter and select the F4 properties window by hitting the F4 key, I'm going to be given this properties window. Now, if I select this object, under this object there's a tag name, and the default is the UT teleporter. To keep track of which teleports go where, I'm going to rename this UT teleporter to something else, something easier to keep track of. What I tend to do is type teleport underscore 01. Of course, you can put any name you want in there. You can name it Stan and the other one Lucy and whatever. This just makes it easier to keep track of what's going where. Now, this other teleporter here, its tag name is also UT teleporter. So obviously I'm going to change it to something else. I'm going to change it to teleport 02. That's because if I were to name this teleport 01 and this teleport 01, we would still run into the same problem where the teleport doesn't take you anywhere. So now that we clearly have teleport 1 and 2, now we have to tell it that this teleporter here, teleport 1, is going to go somewhere. We know it's called teleport 1, but what is it going to be called? Or where is it going to go? This is put into the URL. This tells teleport 1 to go to the next teleport, which is, in this case, teleport 02. And now we've created a one-way teleport that when I go through this teleport, I'll go to this teleport, but I won't have a way back. So in this teleport, teleport 02, I'm going to give it the URL to teleport 01. And when I rebuild the map, and play, I now have this teleport that you can see into the next room, and it'll work. Let me save this map as a DM, since you can't test teleports unless you give it a deathmatch type or any type match like CTF or something. So I'm going to do teleport, DM teleport, and when I walk through, my teleport works. So that's one thing here. So next, I'm going to cover a jump pad. So say for instance in this room, right, this room here, I'm going to create a pedestal block thing. And I want to get on top of this pedestal block thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a jump pad. Again, this is found in the generic browser under actor classes, navigation point, and UT jump pad. Once I have that selected, I can right click and select add UT jump pad here. And now we have a UT jump pad. Unfortunately, the UT jump pad doesn't work straight off the bat. If I rebuild the level, it'll show the jump pad, it'll look like it's working, but when I go to it, nothing happens, and that's because there has not been a path designated to go to where the jump pad is supposed to take you. So here I'm touching the jump pad and nothing is happening. So how we do that is we give this jump pad a path node. If I right click anywhere and select add actor, add path node, I'm going to be given this path node. Path nodes are pretty much these little apples here. You can basically think of them as cookie crumbs. For when bots move around the map, they'll go to where all these apples are. So if I were to spread this room with a bunch of tiny apples, if I added a bot in there, the bot would be able to move amongst the level wherever those apples are. But apples also give points to jump pads. So if I press the F4 key on my keyboard, once again I'm given this properties window, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on UT jump pad, because I need to assign the jump target to this jump pad, which in this case is this path node. But here, when I click on the path node, something happens. The properties change. That's because when I click on the path node, I'm now looking at the properties of the path node. But I need to keep the properties of the UT jump pad up so that I can add this path node to the target. So what I can do here is I can click this lock sign and then select the path node. And as you've noticed, I'm still under my UT jump pad properties, but now I have the path node selected, which now enables me to assign the jump target. By clicking this green arrow, as you can see, path node is listed here, and when I rebuild the map, our jump pad will work. Now when I hit this jump pad, it's going to jump me over to this apple, as you can see with our path editor here. So here I go, jump, and now I'm on top of this object here. So say for instance I want to give jumping here a little more incentive. So here, if I go to the generic browser and go to actor classes, select the navigation point and go to the pickup factory, UT pickup factory, I'm going to have all these different kinds of options. These options here are your item pickups, such as ammo, armor, health. Here are your power-ups, which are invisibility, invulnerability, jump boots, etc. Over here is your weapons locker, your UT weapons pickup factory. So say for instance I want to add a weapon here, because maybe this edge is holding a weapon for us. So I'm going to click at right click while I have this UT weapon pickup factory selected. I'm going to click add UT weapon pickup factory here. And here I have a weapon pickup factory. Now, when I build the map and look at this weapon factory, there's not going to be a weapon there. There's just going to be a spawn point for a weapon there. That's because we haven't assigned which weapon we want to have spawning here. So as soon as this finishes building, if I click play from here, we're going to run into the same situation with the UT teleporter, in that it's not going to show because there's nothing there. So if I click the weapons factory and I press the F4 properties key, under UT weapon pickup factory, it's going to allow me to choose which weapon I want to pick up here. So say for instance, from all these crazy weapons, I'm going to choose the link gun. When I click close. Oh, also by the way, whenever you place pickup items, such as weapons, ammunitions, health packs, and whatever, it's always good to go to Tools, Add Pickup Lights. This makes a pickup light, and it prevents a little error in the game from making the weapon unobtainable. So it's always good to, after you add all your ammo, health packs, whatever, to click add pickup lights. So here I'm going to play from here, and here I have my link gun. I didn't rebuild the lighting, so there is no pickup light, but now I have this gun, and now I can shoot around my level. So let me rebuild the lighting here, and let me add some other goodies in here. So say for instance I have this link gun here, but the starting ammo is like, it's pretty low, right? So say for instance, along with my weapon pickup, I want to give this weapon some ammunition. So once again I go to the navigation point, pickup factory, UT pickup item, and here we go, ammo. And what is this, a link gun? If I select link gun and right click, add ammo, here I've added some ammunition for our link gun. Again, everything has its own properties. You can see all that stuff in here. I don't think you can influence the amount of ammo you get from it. So, you know, if you want specifically more ammo, just add more ammunition. So here I have 2 link gun clips. I'm going to hit add pickup lights, and I'm going to rebuild. And now when I go into my level, I have ammunition for my link gun. So here's my link gun. I have 50 rounds. I picked this up, I now have 90 rounds. I picked this up and I now have 130 rounds. And of course this can be done for everything else within these navigation points. If I go to add actor, navigation point, pickup factory, I have health packs. If I open this, I can make a medium health pack thing. I can make health vials, armor. Maybe I want to make a vest here. Once again, add the pickup lights. And there you have it. Now I have armor and health if I lose it. So that's how you add weapons, jump pads, and teleports. And that concludes this tutorial.